All right, everybody, check out what we have now. We are going to be upgrading our dash cam situation to this Type S S402 Pro setup here. It's got a 4K forward-facing camera and a 2K rear-facing, cabin-facing camera. Integrated GPS receiver into the mount here. VHB sticky to the windshield. Single Type-C USB input there, power input, and a audio visual in for a rear camera that can be added as well. It's got a nice big display, and this rear camera here is adjustable to get the best view inside the cab. Kit comes with the a cigarette power cable and a short power cable depending on your situation. Spare VHB sticky pad. Very simple installation. The application on the phone controls everything from recording to pictures, storage, and all of that. Seems to be very easy to use. We're going to be replacing a Rove R2 4K camera, which was pretty good, but a little bit bulky in the mount, old school USB, and it was okay, but wasn't very stable for what we were looking for. So let's get this thing installed and see how it goes. All right, we're in the car. So the instructions say to power it on, and when we do this, we can obviously it's operating, and we can set it on the windshield in the proper placement for both front and rear facing cameras to work. The GPS receiver can't block it with any physical object. We don't have anything up here that's going to be directly in the way, so it'll be satellite facing without any issues. Power from this thing is real simple. We'll show you that in a minute, but clean the windshield up there with wherever it is there with some alcohol. Make sure it's real clean, and we'll get this thing we'll get the VHB peeled off, stuck on nice in the right spot, and then we'll move on to the next step of routing this wire back down to where it should be. All right, so got this thing wired up. But the USB wire runs up. It runs under the headliner up here. There's a nice channel, tucks up behind the ham radio signal cable there. Runs all the way along. Got some nice clean taped edges here, free of all the clips. Make sure that it's all nice and tucked away. So it runs all the way down there. Runs along the sill. This vehicle is pretty simple because I added a couple of outlets down here. So there's a cigarette plug and an ARB plug for the fridge. This is under the seat. Forgive me for the mess there, but you know, it's an off-road car and they get dirty and I don't care. So now that we're installed, I mean, we can just set back. We can get this A-pillar trim on there, and we can check out some settings. That all installed. We got the app installed here, so we'll go to it. Type S drive. So we'll check out what's going on here. It'll connect automatically because I've already set this up. Very easy to do. Once it's connected, like it is now at the bottom there, it'll tell you the date, the coordinates, and the the speed. Gives you some interesting views here. So you're looking at me in the car. This is what we look like. You can change views here. So this is now going to be the front view. You can see that's a very clear image. Not the best view there, but pretty awesome trailer. Anyway, you can select picture-in-picture as well. So now you can see me on the front there, and that's how it would record. So very cool setup there. We got all sorts of stuff on the right hand side here. You can switch between camera and video, and you can do all sorts of stuff with that. You can record, you can take pictures, then you can save it, and you can see your images here in the thing. So this came with an SD card preloaded. It's a 32 gig. Gets you plenty of time, about an hour and a half, I believe, at proper 4K. So then there's a bunch of stuff here. So we have events, there's videos, there's photos, and so you can select these things, and you can go and you can see, you know, it's been recording as I've been installing it, and here's the back camera, same thing. It's been recording as I'm installing it, and I'm sitting here shooting this video. So I don't have a rear camera set up. I have one integrated into my dash, but this is very capable of that with an additional part available through Type S. So I would recommend that if you don't have one. But very slick piece. Very easy install, especially for my situation. So I very highly recommend it. We'll give it a test drive and see how it goes. Thanks.